What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you're all having a great day. I remember Gordon Gekko in the movie Wall Street. He was saying, greed is good. I'm not sure that it is. I'm not sure that it is. Not the Dallas Cowboys, the NFL. I am a diehard NFL fan. And I think about how much is too much. I just got a notification that my Amazon Prime, that they're going to be going up, I think $2 or $3 a month more, along with Piedmont or Paramount also went up big time as well. I'm paying $16 a month, and I don't even watch regular TV on it. The only reason why I had it was because of the NFL games that were on it. And I'm out here working in my storage shed here at the Red Brick House, trying to reorganize this and get myself a little bit more space to have in here to work with. And I see this thing that the NFL is contemplating having not just, originally it was the Cowboys and the Lions would each have a game on Thanksgiving. Then they put in the third game. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we got a third game to watch. Then we had Christmas games on no matter what day of the week it was. And so we had the season opener on Thursday. Then we have the game on Friday night, season opener. And then the Sunday games. And of course, Monday Night Football. And Thanksgiving games. Then we have the Thursday night games. We have the games that are all over the country and the world. Because now we got a game in Australia, which means then players are literally going to be paying, just like literally losing their mind, because they're going to be playing at all kinds of crazy hours. And now they're talking about that sounds like it's a haunted house scary. That's just my shed door here. Now they're talking about having games on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. Now, don't get me wrong. We all love football. They're talking about the 18-game season. On the outside, that sounds great. But see, I'm remembering this. I remember when the Super Bowl, I think it was when the Super Bowl was in New York. My wife's boss, she wanted a cronut, okay? Cronut. And she's like, oh, I've heard so much about these cronuts. Oh, I want to have one. And what it was it was a cross between a croissant and a donut. And what they were doing is they'd only make like 200 of them a day. And so one person would have it. It's like, oh my God, the cronut, it's so great, man. I just love the cronuts. And people would go to get them, but they kept running out of it. And what it was is there was a demand for it, and it was a limited supply. And so you made sure you got there early to make sure you got your cronut. If you didn't get there by 7 o'clock and wait in that line for 2 hours, you weren't going to get it. And I got it, and hey, I got you your cronut. Oh my God, I got a cronut. And so you could go around and tell everybody, man, I got a cronut and everything else. And the thing is it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. But it wasn't, it was special. You couldn't get it every day. And you had to work hard to get it, which made it that much better. Maybe better than what it really was. It was a freaking croissant donut. But yet, there was a buzz about it. And if you think about like when the cupcakes came out. They had cupcakes with bacon on them or cereal on them and everything else. Like, oh my God, you got all these Kraft donuts. Then all of a sudden they started having vending machines that would have Kraft donuts or not donuts, well, donuts and muffins or cupcakes. And then the novelty wore off on it. It was oversaturated and nobody cares. Do you care about having a donut with a bacon on it now or Cheerios or Fruit Loops? No, you don't. This is a freaking heart attack. And I'm afraid that's where the NFL is headed right now, is they're beginning to get oversaturated with the games. We're going to an 18-game season. I'm sure when they thought about making 162 games for baseball, they said, yeah, this is great because we got more games. And basketball at 82. But do you really care about every single one of those games because there's so much of them? And on top of it, if you got now, it's hard enough for guys to play on a Thursday, on a shortened week. The quality of play on the field isn't as good on a Thursday. If you're the traveling team and you got a game Sunday, Monday you're trying to at least, you've had your brain scrambled and you're trying to get your sense about you. Tuesday typically is your day off and it's a recovery day. Wednesday is usually the first practice of the week, but that's now a travel day. And so now you're going to have guys play on Sunday and then play on Wednesday night? You show no regard for the players. The only way, I'm going to say this is, if you do an 18-game season and you decide to do more of these international games, what you must do for the players' health, the play on the field, and the sport, you need for the teams to have a bye week before they need to play on Thursday. You have a bye week before you have to go across the ocean and play a game. You have a bye week before you have to play on a Wednesday night. So that way, you're not destroying and killing and jeopardizing the health of these players. Come on, NFL. Part of the thing that makes the NFL season so great and why we care about the draft, why we care about the combine is we want it so much. And that's why when it gets here, we're so fanatical about those games. But at the point of, you're going to get it to the point where the games don't really matter. And the fans, they might not be there for all of them the same way. Just a thought. Don't screw up something that's good, man. They always try and overkill and oversaturate. No. Don't do it.